Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you for joining me today. This is Nelson Robinson Sr. And guess what? I want to ask you a question. Yes, it's the holiday season, and we are thinking, what's the best gift can I give my family? What is the best gift can I give to my children? What's the best gift can I give to my wife? What is the best gift can I give to myself? And all these different things. But let us focus on our children as head of household, as men who have responsibility, who wanted a family, and now we have children. Let's focus on our children. Most of us, we want the best. And I believe that all of us should want the best, I should say. Let me take that back. I believe all of us should want the best for our family as head of household. And we can have that. But let us focus on our children now. I believe the best gift that I can give my children is the time, quality time that they need when I come home. Especially, I don't be home every day. I'm not home every day. I work outside of home. And when I come home, sometime when dealing with all that traffic, yes, I am tired. And I know you get tired too. So let's be real. But when it comes to the responsibility that we have, the responsibility that we have with our children, a lot of people I've heard says, man, I wish my family, I wish my parents had more time for me so that we can talk, so that I can ask them some questions, so I can talk to them and they can listen. I wish they have more time for me. They never have time for me. I've heard that so many times, time and time again. I can relate to that. Not that my family, my parents didn't have time for me, but I start traveling at a very young age. At a very young age, I start traveling. My first job just traveling in one of those big container ships. So I never really had, after high school, after college, I never really had a lot of time to sit down and talk with them. I talked with them on the phone, but never really had the time to sit down. And I can see how that can be so valuable today when it comes to our children, especially when you look at the amount of children who are involved in drugs, amount of children who are on the street, the amount of children who are just running away because they are seeking for that love. They're seeking for attention. Think about the gift that we can give to our children. So many times we seek after the material things where there is nothing wrong with that, because I always say, give them the best. Give them the best. You see, these things are here for us to enjoy. Give them the best. Give them the best that you can. But remember, there is a foundation that we need to lay. There's a foundation that we need to build so that they can have something to build on. I love what it says in the text. In the scripture, it says, train up a child in the way that they should go, so when they get older, they won't depart from it. And I know how valuable this is, because it is that training that kept me from going over the edge, kept me from losing my mind when I was going through a divorce as a young man. Is that training that I got from my mother growing up, from my parents growing up, that helps me to stay that course and to stay in a conscious mind where I didn't do anything that I would have regret later on in life. So the question is, and you can think about this, sit down, find a place, get into your big chair. This is a call to action. Get into your big chair, get your little music, whatever you got to do, sit down and think, what is the best gift can I give to my children? You'll say, well, yes, it's the Christmas season, it's the holiday season, and everybody giving gift, and I'm going to give something. But at the same time, I want you, it doesn't have to happen right now to say, well, you're going to stop giving them the gift that you're giving them now, and then you're going to give them this time. No, I'm talking about it's something for you to really think about. We are giving all the good gifts, but most time we're not thinking about the gift that we should really give, the time. You heard so many people say, I'm sure you heard that in the past. Maybe it probably didn't come from your house, but I'm sure you heard someone say, look, man, I wish my dad did spend more time with me. I wish my mom did spend more time with me. That time is so valuable to them, because, when they get older, that's when they really needed that wisdom that should have been imparted into them. They needed it bad. They needed it at this moment in their life to raise their children, to help them in the tough times that they're going through. They never really have that. But when we can balance it out, this is the key word right here. When we can balance it out, give them the material gift, but also making sure that we are giving them the advice that they need, the time we need to spend with them so that they can talk to us. Sometimes the gift that we are giving them is sometimes not the one that they even wanted. If we can have a conversation with them, son, what would you like for Christmas? Yes, we like to surprise people, but sometimes we can ask that question. You might say, "Well, surprise me, Dad." Or, you know what? I really like this toy over here. Or I really like that phone. Then we'll have an idea what they really like. Then to give them things that we know that they don't want. So, what gift are you planning on giving this year? Give them the best gift you can, but also remember, don't forget to spend that quality time with them. Spend the quality time with them so that later on in life, they will remember the talks that you have. They will remember the time that you all sit down and watch a movie together. They will remember you eating dinner together. They will remember you having breakfast together. They will remember these things that they, after all the gifts are gone, wore out, they're going to be talking to their children. Oh man, I remember when me and Dad, we just used to watch this show. This was our favorite show. What is your favorite show? They begin to reminisce. It's like something that they have now that they can't get rid of. It's so of so much sentimental value for what the time that we spent together. The time we spent together have so much value to them now. The gift, the toys, they have outgrown those toys. Now, what we impart into them is of so much value that they are using it to go to another level in life. If my mother and my father did not train me up, help me, paved the way for me. When I was going through that tough time right there, the things I was thinking about doing, I would have followed through. I would have followed through. I believe I would have done it. But because of what they have done, besides the toys and the food and the clothes, they spend their time teaching me some things. Yes, I started traveling early, but I remember the little bit that my mother always said, especially my mom said, "Son, treat your wife right, you know." I used to always say, "Mom, why you always say that? I'm your son. You got to talk about them treating me right." But she have a reason why she was telling me that. And today I can see that. And when I read it in the scripture, it says, be careful how you treat your wife so that your prayer will not be hindered. All these are wise advice. So the question is, what good gift can you give to your children that you know that will last a lifetime? What good gift? I'm not going to say accept that or accept no. I'm going to put all of it in the pot. You got to figure it out. What good gift? What do you think that will stick with them? And what do you think that would have that sentimental value or stay with them for the rest of their life? What gifts? Think about what you heard in the past. Other people you heard said things. These are things sometimes we can learn from those things. If someone tell you, don't go down there, there's a dog down there, bad dog, and you still go down that road, well, you can learn from your experience. I don't want you to get hurt. All right. So I want to thank you guys again for watching. I want to thank you guys for sharing and liking these videos. And remember, it's not always about the material things. As a head of household, we have the responsibility. We ask for a family. These children are a gift to us. Let us treat them right. Let us bring them up right. Let us nourish them with the proper food. As I say, man shall not live by bread alone. Let us give them the thing that is really needed in their life, along with the other gifts, so that they can have and they can remember and they could use them in the future. They can build on it or they can use it to somehow help them to weather the storm of life. Again, I love you guys. Until next time, remember, follow us on Facebook as well. We got our Facebook group. Check us out there as well. Till next time, I love you guys. Peace, and we out.